welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited you are here today because this is the cutest fall bullet journaling theme I have ever done in my 3 years of bullet journaling. It is so cute, so simple, so stay tuned till the very end of the video to see how it turns out because you will want to recreate it in your bullet journal this year. Start off with making a washi tape border. Just grab some washi tape. If you don't have it, then just make a square with like a pencil or something and try not to go outside those pencil lines. Then I'm going to stamp out November with my favorite stamps. I did a review video of these on my channel, so you can go watch that after you finish watching this video. Then you're going to make some really simple leaf doodles. They are so simple. I think they're the easiest doodles I've ever done in a bullet journal theme, like ever. So yeah, you just make a line and make some squiggles for like the squiggly leaves, and then if you're doing the other kind, then you just do like 2 really simple curve shapes. Like, I can't even explain them because they're so simple. Anyways, you can see what I'm doing here. Just continue that. I chose 2 colors this month. I chose a really pretty green and orangey, like rusty color. I will link the number of the Tombow markers in the description box below, so check that out after you watch this if you want to see which ones I'm using. And I'm just going to continue the whole thing of outlining all of these leaves, and I like to spin my journal just to kind of make some leaves look like they're falling down and some look like they're going up. Once you have finished outlining all of your leaves, then you can go ahead and color them in. I just flipped my brush pen around and colored them in with the brush end, added some gold dots, and then I'm going to do some white gel pen on top, and this really makes your spread pop. I love how it looks. Once you have finished the white pen, you can go ahead and pull off your washi tape and you are left with this beautiful, crisp, clean border. I absolutely love how this looks, and as you can see, I'm kind of struggling here with pulling up the tape and not pulling up the paper. It did end up doing that at one point, but a little hack to make it not do that I forgot to do, of course, is to put the tape on like your clothing before you put it on the paper, and it will remove a little bit of that stickiness so it won't pull off the paper. Moving on to the next page, this is the quote page for November, and I absolutely love how it turned out. And as a reminder, if you know anybody who you think would enjoy this video, who enjoys this kind of content, who you think this would help, please send it to them. I would love to help people get creative. That is my goal with this channel. If you would like to learn how to scrapbook, DIY, watercolor, or bullet journal, maybe subscribe or like this video. I would really appreciate it. My goal is to share the creativity with a lot of people. And definitely check out my channel if you want to learn how to DIY, watercolor, scrapbook, or bullet journal, because I would love to help you. Next, I'm adding little leaves all around this quote page. Then I will be adding some gold dots and the white gel pen. This quote for this month is "Happiness is a state of mind. It's just according to the way you think of things" by Walt Disney. Moving on to the next page, we have the calendar page, and as a pop of color for my friend, I'm just going to make the calendar green this month. And yes, this is a custom bullet journal. I don't know if you caught me saying that earlier or if I forgot to say that, but this is a custom bullet journal for my friend, and I have made a video on every other theme that I've done in this video on my channel, so if you need a bunch of theme ideas, go ahead and check that out, as well as my theme ideas that I've been doing. And my April plan with me video will probably be coming out in the next few weeks. Then once I've finished making my calendar, I'm going to add a swatch of color to the top of the calendar and make some line through the boxes that I will not be using. Then I'm going to make little circles all over the calendar to number for the days of the month. Then I will be stamping out the days of the week at the top. Stamping out the days of the week, I'm going to stamp out November again here and make another little washi tape border and do the same thing that I did on the cover page. tape, and this is so satisfying because I love seeing the crisp border, and just peeling it off is an amazing feeling. Now that I have finished that, I'm going to stamp goals over here, make some gray lines just to spice up the goals section, and then we can go ahead and move on to the next page, which is my habit tracker page for my friend. So I'm going to repeat the same thing by stamping out the little header at the top, and I'm just going to continue that on to the next page with her mood tracker. Then we will go back and do a bunch of little leaves. So I'm doodling tons of leaves this month for her to color in according to her mood, and then I'm going to number them, and as you will see here in a minute, I will add a few more leaves. Then I'm going to write welcome fall just for fun, and I tried my best with her calligraphy. I don't really feel like I'm great at it. I have heard that there's lots of great channels out there that teach you how to do calligraphy, but I just don't seem to get the hang of it. And yeah, let me know if any of you know how to do it in the comments below, because it is definitely hard to do, so I admire you guys. Then I'm going to stamp out the mini calendars and add swatches of colors. Those mini calendars will be linked down below. Moving on to the next page, which is our first weekly spread of the month. I'm just going to section it off, and then I'm going to do the same thing for the second weekly spread. Once I finish that, I'm going to add little swatches of green color to the top of the second weekly spread, and then label them with white gel pen, tasks, and events, which this is the most common weekly spread that I use for myself in my bullet journal. Once I have finished writing events in my white gel pen, which will be linked down below, I'm taking my gold gel pen and numbering the days of the week, and then I'm turning to the page beside it and doing the same thing. Once I finish that, I'm going to title this little section at the top to do, and then make some leaves for a cute little collage in this center square. And we can move on to the third weekly spread. This one's more focused towards the center of the page, and once I've drawn out the weekly spread, I'm going to add some green and gray accents around, and I'm going to repeat the same thing for this weekly spread. I love highlighting the goals and to-dos section with gray just to spice it up a little. And that is it. Now we have the flip through, and I apologize for the change of lighting. I'm not really sure what happened, but first off, we have the cover page. I absolutely love how this turned out with the super cute calendar. Then we have our habit tracker and mood tracker. Next up, we have our first and second weekly spread. Then we have our third and fourth weekly spread. If you like this video, remember to like and subscribe, and watch this video right here. I'll see you in the next one. Bye!